Hello and welcome to my first ever movie review and vlog. I'm super excited and I cannot wait. Today's gonna be an awesome day. We got this, the first vlog ever. Second, we're gonna go see some friends that I haven't seen in forever. And third, we're seeing Suicide Squad, the most anticipated movie of the summer. I cannot wait. Just, there's one thing. Rotten Tomatoes, the devil of DC movie reviews. Don't get me wrong, I'm still excited for the film. It's just that, just seeing that when I go and buy my tickets is just like, it's sad. It's really sad. Because I really enjoyed Batman vs. Superman, and even more when I saw the Ultimate Edition. And I know I'm one of the few that can say, like, I liked some of the stuff in it that other people didn't like. What are you doing? I'm in the middle of a vlog, you're just gonna do that. That was Kelsa, my cat. Sorry. I love DC and Marvel, but more Marvel because, Marvel Cinematic Universe, it just makes it so much better than DC at points, but some of the comics on the DC side are a lot better than Marvel. Heck, even I got Vision and Statue Superman with False God on it. Yeah, bet you don't have those. Probably, but... Right. The movie's at 8:40 in Greensboro, which is about 30 minutes away, and it's only 3 o'clock right now, but... So I just have to find some stuff to do, probably go to Barnes & Noble, check out The Cursed Child, probably read the first few scenes of that, which is kind of awesome because I haven't had a chance to read it, I haven't bought it yet, so huge Harry Potter fan, so that's really exciting. But first, something really exciting, something I can't wait to do, best part of the day, I gotta fold and clean this laundry. Alright guys, I have a serious question. Should I wear Batman socks? Okay, maybe not Batman. What about Superman? Okay, so change of plan. I'm not going to make it to Barnes & Noble. Just things happened. I couldn't make it over there. But I am going to get in the shower and get ready for Suicide Squad. I'm pumped. Let's go. So we just got out of Suicide Squad, and here's our initial thoughts of the film. Really, what do you think?
It's super, super fun. It's a really fun ride. I have a really high suspension of disbelief, so I can really get into a movie easily.
Yeah.
I recognize the problems, but I don't really care about them while I'm watching because it's fun.
It's kind of the same thing with Batman vs. Superman.
Yeah, it's a fun thing, and if you don't worry about the problems while you're watching it. If you're analyzing it later, they're easy to pick out.
If you go in as a fan knowing that you really don't care about what you're gonna get from the film itself, and you just go in getting the characters and what you actually want as a fan, you're gonna get it.
From a filmmaking perspective, it's kind of choppy, and the pacing is weird in the second and third acts because they just throw action, 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 and then there's the weird scene, and then action, action, and then it's fun, so you don't worry about it.
And they gave the villain a really bad motivation.
Yeah.
It didn't really build up for the villain or anything.
It just kind of starts off and there's the bad guys, and that's it. Joker was underutilized.
Yeah, okay.
He was just kind of thrown in.
Yeah, well, what I was thinking is I was telling my brother out here. He said all the trailers, everything. Jared Leto,
it was so big in the trailers,
right?
Yeah.
And then
they could have just had him. They could have just had him only in backstory parts, and it would have been better.
3 scenes, there's 4 scenes, 4 main scenes.
I know.
Other than a flashback or 2.
I didn't like how Harley was portrayed in the first half of the film at all. She was portrayed really sluttily.
Yeah, she was.
In the first half of the film. After that, she was great. She was really great.
Yeah, she was exactly what I would hope for a Harley Quinn.
Your initial meaning is oh, she's really slutty. And that's not what I want. I want her to be insane and dangerous, but not licking the prison bars
and flirting with every other person.
And then there's a strip scene in the movie. You don't see anything, but she's up on a pole and doing a tease, and it's just this isn't what I want. This isn't how I see Harley.
Yes.
But this is this universe's Harley now, and she doesn't do it anymore. because it was only in flashback.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing that like her character's progressed from that, so I'm okay with it now.
Well, I heard that she's gonna have her own spin-off movie herself, and
That would be cool.
I mean, it'd be cool, but I'm worried a little bit. I feel like the Joker's gonna be in it a lot more,
Yeah.
and that would be better. But I
I want to see her progress from him.
Yeah.
Like she has grown so much in her own comic books and stuff.
Yes.
I understand that she's really closely tied to him, but I want the Joker now to be separate. And I want her to be separate because I feel like the Joker was a little too obsessed with her in this movie.
Yeah,
I always thought of her and the Joker as being like he beats her and abuses her, and she's obsessed with him, and he's like, whatever, I'll use you to my advantage, but when you're caught, you're caught. You're taking care
Yeah.
of yourself. You
yeah,
know?
like she loves him, but he loves her.
He loves
deep,
himself.
deep down, but like he really just cares about
Yeah,
himself.
he takes care of himself. In this movie, they did it differently, which it was like a cooperative thing, which I think is nice.
Yes.
But he was in. I can't decide if he was in too much of the movie or too little of the movie.
Too much is, well, the way they advertise it, he was in too little.
Yes.
The movie itself, the plot of the movie, he was in too much.
Yes, that is the perfect way to put it.
Because-
they advertised it really relying on Jared Leto because he won an Oscar
Yeah.
a couple years ago. Or
And his
last
method
year.
acting and everything, we get it. That's
He was
awesome.
good.
I mean, yeah.
He was more
yeah.
scary.
Okay, let's get to
He
the
was-
Joker part.
He was probably more scary and creepy than any Joker we've seen because he's so subtle, but you know he's like restraining himself not to like kill everyone in the room.
Yeah.
Like
Because
he's like really, really controlling himself.
hearing the stories from the cast about like what they got with his method acting,
Like,
his
he was
gifts,
like, oh.
you understood.
It's
you
so
totally
creepy.
understood.
That being said, I think the most character development was given to Deadshot and Harley.
Which was understandable. Margot Robbie, Will Smith, but
Yeah.
that was fine.
Yeah.
that was totally fine. I was
Jai
okay with
Courtney
it.
is really funny. The role of Boomerang is really funny.
What is El Diablo's name?
Jay something.
Jay something. But
I'm
I just saw
sorry.
him. I'm
Don't really.
almost positive he was just in Bad Moms. He was
Yeah.
the lover kind of guy.
Okay. He had a great development.
I
He was
loved
the-
his character.
When he
I was
came out
just
at
about
the
to say
end.
it.
Okay, spoilers.
No, spoilers.
spoilers.
No
Okay,
spoilers. No
no
spoilers.
Never mind.
Sorry. But his character, his development, everything was just perfect.
He was spot on. He was the biggest character who I thought, okay, you could actually turn good.
Yes.
I thought in my mind, you would actually turn good at some point in your life. I could believe that. That and Deadshot. Those
Yeah,
are two I really thought could turn good.
And I feel like Deadshot could either A, play a main villain in a new Batman film that might come out,
Yeah.
or B, have his own spin-off movie.
He could have his own spin-off movie where like he somehow escapes and goes rogue or
Yes.
something. He's like trying to take revenge on these people.
It's
That would be good.
Almost like a Taken movie.
Almost like a Taken movie. It actually would be a much better Taken movie.
Because,
than
oh
actual
my
Taken.
gosh, like takes his daughter or something.
Yeah.
That would be genius.
Oh, that'd be so much better than Taken. Taken with Will Smith.
Come on.
That's. I mean, you don't.
Deadshot.
That's a Deadshot movie. What else have we missed? What have we not touched on?
I
Slipknot.
mean, it was I mean, like,
he served his purpose.
yeah, he was.
He
there.
really just served his purpose, and he's a really cool design.
Yeah, I wanted to see more from him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, cause obviously they didn't like lead up to anything big for
No.
him, really. It
Yeah.
just
There's okay.
you want to say spoilers, but you can't.
I
Like,
know. I want to talk about
Yeah.
stuff specifically, but I can't. Why didn't he?
I might post another
Why didn't
video.
he just use the zipper?
Oh, okay,
That's
that
crazy.
wasn't Slipknot. That was Jai Courtney, though.
I know.
Oh, you're talking about that.
It's like when they're all introducing.
Okay, well, we can talk about that.
Okay.
All right.
There's a scene where Jai Courtney's in a sack, and it's when he's first meeting the rest of the squad because he's not in the same place because he's not as a high offender, whatever. And so he's in a bag, and they cut open the bag, but they just cut open right next to the zipper. Why
There's
not
a
just use
zipper
the
right
There's
there,
a zipper
and
right
they're
there.
just gonna-
That's just use. This is a waste of energy.
Yeah, a waste of like
I know
having
that's just my silly nitpick.
But if they hadn't put the zipper there, they'd be like, "How do you get in the bag? Why
Yeah.
is it?" Yeah.
yeah.
But
The way they could have hurt him too. Like that's
Yeah.
not a good asset use. Anyway, fun, interesting villain.
yeah,
Because she actually had like family ties. That was what we
Yeah.
hadn't seen yet.
yeah, because
Because,
I
like-
don't think a lot of people know exactly who the villain is.
No one really.
It's
does.
not a spoiler, but I mean, I don't know. Should I just say it? I mean, like I've heard other people say it, and that's how I found out.
Well, I figured she's gonna be the villain because
Oh, I had no idea.
On the
I would've-
trailers, they show like this black stuff all over the place, and that's kind of what she looked like.
Well, I just kind of thought that was her powers. Well, now we've already like kind of saying who it was.
All right.
It's Enchantress. Enchantress is the villain.
main villain. But I like it because
They don't make it all about her.
they don't make it all about her. It's like her family, and people have wronged her, so she's taking revenge and all whatever. I'm sorry, I gotta take the trash out.
back up. Yeah. So overall, good. Oh wait, one more thing I wanted to touch on. They kind of announced this at the very last minute, like not even 3 days ago, about the Flash being in the movie.
Oh, did they? I didn't know they announced that.
I mean, he's in there for like 2 seconds, but
Yeah.
it was
It's a fun little thing.
It's a fun cameo.
Because Boomerang is a Flash villain, so it
Yeah.
makes sense that he would be there. He'd be the one that caught him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun little cameo.
And Batman.
Yeah, they use Batman well. They use him just like in backstory, like, oh, he's the one who caught Harley.
Yeah.
He's the one who
caught Deadshot.
caught Deadshot. He's the one. Croc it was caught because he left Gotham because he was scared of the
Batman,
Like
yeah.
they use him just as like, yeah, these are Batman villains and they've crossed Batman. And
Yep.
now they're here. They don't make him a part of the movie.
All right, so out of 5 stars, what do you give it?
I give it 4.5 stars.
4.5.
Yes, because
Woo! Out of 5?
yes, because when I see a movie, I get very easily invested unless it's a really terrible movie.
Yeah.
Like I saw Krampus and it was awful. I was like, oh, I couldn't even get invested in that. But this, it's fun. It's fun and it distracts me, and I can follow along with it very easily.
Yeah.
And I got invested in the characters, so I give it a 4.5. Later, as I think about it analytically, it'll probably go down to a 4. But right now, I'm on the high, 4.5 stars. Out of
Okay, so we literally just walked out of the theater from Suicide Squad, so this is his first reaction and everything. I give it a 3 out of 5, 4, because obviously some parts of the film are like, but other than that, it's a fun film. You should go see it if you want to. I mean, honestly, if you want to see the film, go see it. Don't let Rotten Tomatoes hold you back from seeing the movie.
Don't
Honestly.
listen to critics unless you know them personally or something.
Don't listen to critics.
You can definitely see the influence of Batman vs Superman in this too. Them going
Oh.
back and lightening it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You can definitely see that, especially with like all the colors.
Well, you saw the Justice League trailer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can just tell by that trailer like how much they're like oh crap.
it was too dark.
Yeah.
Here's a joke.
Yeah.
Here's a joke. Tell a joke, Batman.
So couldn't say like when the movie was starting because it was really quick, and like once we got in there, sat down, the movie started or the preview started. But other than that, I'm home. Long night last night. Had a great time. Got a haircut. I really enjoyed the movie, and that was my friend Noah that I did the review with, and that came to the movie with me. And I actually decided now that for now on, if someone goes to a movie with me, I'm going to do a review like that rather than just a review by myself, because I feel like that's better. And if I go see it by myself, then I'll just do a review, sit down and do a review myself and give you that. But other than that, thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm out.